So this is the second part of how to find a good adult family home. First thing you need to do is get yourself a list of adult family home and an assessment of your care needs. So for that, you're going to go to Adult Family Home Central. There is probably a link on this page, so go ahead and follow it. But just in case, the web address is adultfamilyhomescentral.com. And under the first menu, we'll go to Find Adult Family Homes and put in your zip code or the name of your city, and you're going to end up with a list of all the adult family homes in that area. Second thing you want to do while you're on adultfamilyhomescentral.com is to get a level of care assessment form. There is a form right on that website. It's going to be very easy for you to find, and we give it to you for free. Go ahead and complete that form. Once you have your list and your form, next step is to call adult family home providers in your area and just do a very brief interview. And that should be just as simple as, do they have an opening right now? And based on a level of care need form that you have, can they provide care for your loved one? If you have some yeses there and it seems like the communication is good, then go ahead and set up an appointment to go visit. Visit is the next step. On that website, incidentally, we also have a list of questions you may ask when you go tour. We'll make that available for you. I'll make sure you get that at no charge as well, so you can have a list of questions to help jog your memory while you go there touring. Next very important part, you must interview not only the provider when you're there visiting, but you must also talk to the staff. Because a lot of times you'll be talking to the provider, which all sounds really good, but then you don't get to talk to the caregivers who are the ones who are providing the direct one-on-one care. So if there are caregivers there, make sure you interview there. Make sure you talk to them. Make sure you get a sense for their communication skills, for their demeanors, and that you feel that there is really good communication is the important part there. Another party of people that you should interview when you are visiting an adult family home is the actual residents and or their families. Don't be shy to ask for references and talk to other family members. If you have a family member present during your visit, ask if it's okay for you to talk to them for a few minutes, and you will gain a lot of insight from there just by doing that. It's a very, very useful thing to do. Then you should find out if there is a nighttime assistance, nighttime care assistance. That's a very important step because it makes a huge difference in the quality of care that someone receives in an adult family home. The other very important thing that very few people do, but I strongly encourage you to do as an insider, that is one of the best kept secret to make sure that you're not disappointed with the home that you select. You should go back and visit again. And ideally, with either no notice or very short notice. Go ahead and show up right at lunchtime or at dinner time, or call and say, is that okay if I come in 5 minutes? I'm right around the corner, I'd love to stop by again and see your home for a second visit. If you feel resistance there, that should give you a certain indication. But going back unannounced and going back several times really give you a sense of consistency. If you get consistency, chances are you're going to be just great. If the home is flashy, shiny, beautiful when you go for your first visit, but then completely different when you go back on subsequent visits, it's going to tell you something about the reliability. And if you think about it, it's the same thing when we go to a restaurant. You know, the food may be great or not so great. It almost matters less than consistency. Because if you go back to that restaurant and the consistency is there, no matter what you get, you know what to expect. And that's a lot more important than a lot of the other items. So if you know what to expect, then at least you know where you stand. That's where the multiple visit comes in really handy. Another big one, look at the other residents. How do they look? How are they dressed? Are they undressed? Do they smell good? Are they shaven? Are they well groomed? That's a very good indication of the type of care that the caregivers and the providers give to the other members of the home, and is a very good indication of the kind of care your parent is going to get. And then finally, food and diet. You know, we serve people who just love fries and hamburgers every day and milkshake. We serve people who love soft boiled eggs with spinach. You know, everyone has different tastes. So make sure that the food that is served in that home matches your taste. And the way you do that, just simply go visit at lunch, go visit at dinner, and do it again. It's really worth it. If you're going to be there for years and you don't want to have to move again, that extra little step in the beginning will make sure that you're going to have a really positive experience in the long term. If you enjoyed this information and you would like to receive 20 more free videos on the most frequently asked questions that people ask about adult family homes, and a copy of my ebook called Everything You Should Know About Adult Family Homes, please visit adultfamilyhomescentral.com/free.